Hello, it's Uncommon Fossil, and today I want to talk about a new way to build Charizard that is pairing it with Gallade. So Charizard, you should be certainly familiar with it. Charizard EX 330 HP. It terrestrializes from fire to a dark type, and it has the attack is quite nice, Burning Darkness for 2 fire, does 180 damage plus 30 more for each prize card your opponent's taken, so it gets better as the game goes on. Very effective, and it's very tanky at 330 HP, so that's quite nice. And then on top of it, it's got the Infernal Rain ability. When you play this Pokemon from your hand to evolve one of your Pokemon during your turn, you may search your deck for up to 3 basic fire energy cards and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like, and then shuffle your deck. So it powers up itself because 3 energies, it just needs 2. And then you can power up another Charizard or get an energy on another attacker. So very nice there. We're playing 3 of the EXs, 3 of the basic Charmanders, and 1 of the Stage 1 Charmeleon. If you don't want, I like having the Charmeleon because if the game goes longish and we've might have had to burn through our resources and have a hard time, it might not have any more rare candies or a hard time getting them. Getting the Charmeleon into hand is nice. It saves us a rare candy during the game one time. If you don't want the Charmeleon, though, you want to cut it. I would probably replace it with a 4th copy of Charmander. There is a Charmeleon with 100 HP, which of course is tankier, but this one's Level Ball searchable, and we do play Level Ball in the deck, so therefore the 90 HP is better. What else do we play here? As I said, it plays the Gallade, 2 copies of the Gallade, which has the Buddy catch ability. Once during your turn, you may search your deck for a supporter card, put it into hand. So very, very nice ability. Play 2 copies of that. We play the Reversal Energy, so we can power that up. 2 copies I like to have in the list. Some people play 1, but 2, just, you got to, in case you want to discard 1, then it powers itself up. Does 160. You can hit for, obviously, Psychic Weakness. And then you move an energy from this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon, which can obviously be another Gallade potentially to attack with. So, but you're attacking once, getting knocked out, so moving the energy is fine there. And then we play 3 Kirlias, right? For refinement ability, of course, is super, super great. Discard 1 card from hand and draw 2 cards. And then we play 4 of the Ralts, the 70 HP Ralts. Not play, that's what we play. Don't play the memory skip Ralts because we don't have Psychic Energy. 1 Manaphy to protect the bench, and 2 Mews, right, for Mysterious Tail ability. If it's in the active spot, you may look at the top 6 cards in your deck, and put an item card into your hand. So you have to switch it out to attack with, but we can make that happen with some of the other cards we have in the deck. So we've gotten rid of the Pidgeot EX line, and we've put in the Gallade Kirlia line instead. And this part is immune to Path to the Peak, so it does help us do better up against Path to the Peak, which of course has seen a big uptick in part due to this deck, to the Charizard Pidgeot EX list. So we play getting the energy, 6 basic fire energies, 2 reversal energies, like I said, to power up the Gallade, and then 3 jet energies. This helps us do the switching we need with the Mew, either to put the Mew into the active and then can retreat out with it by discarding, or can have the Mew in the active and switch in our attacker with the jet energy. So that's one way to do it. So 11 energy in total. What do we have for trainer cards? 1 Hisuian Heavy Ball. Just look at your prize cards, put 1 basic Pokemon you find there into hand. Very useful, especially since we're only playing 3 Charmanders. We could have trouble with those being prized. So like that, play 4 Level Ball, gets the Ralts, gets the Kirlia, gets the Charmander, gets the Charmeleon. So really useful card there. 1 Pal Pad, just put 2 supporters from the discard pile back to your deck. We don't play a ton of supporters, thin lines of some things, so we do want some versatility to get some things back. And obviously it gives us the versatility of, depending on matchup, what we need for that matchup, those are the supporters we put back. 1 Professor's Research, obviously nice for setting up early, but with rare candies in the deck, we don't want to be discarding too much. 2 Artazons, it will bump Path, which we need to use Charizard's ability, but also very helpful search your deck for a basic Pokemon without a Roblox, put it onto your bench. for Battle VIP Pass. We need to get a bunch of Pokemon at the start of the game. Battle VIP Pass is the best way to make that happen. 2 bosses orders, super important for Ionos. Really good for a deck with Rare Candy. Could drop one and maybe put in a Zinnia's Resolve. I wouldn't mind that as an option, but the Iono, just for Iono, making life simpler. And then 1 worker, I really like this. You draw 3 cards and discard a stadium. Since we have the Gallade that will search for a supporter, you grab a worker. If Path to the Peak is stopping you from using Charizard's EX's ability and you can evolve and attack with it, then you draw some cards, bump the stadium. Searchable with Gallade, which isn't shut off by Path, so I like that as an option in this Gallade build. 2 Super Rots, put back any combination of Pokemon and basic energy, 1 Lost Vacuum, obviously Path or some tool or any other stadium, 3 Ultra Ball, and 4 Rare Candy. So that's the list we're running. The deck is seeing some play in tournaments, not a ton, and it's having some success, I will say. So looking forward to trying it out. All right, let's see what we can do here. Obviously, want to go first in the evolution deck. Won the coin toss, so liking the way this is started. So we will go first here, or I will go first. Do I use the Kingly we? Not really. You know, I figure we, when I say that, myself and the viewers. All right, so Mew in the active, that is quite nice there. And I can obviously get around the Mew with Jet Energy. So Mew will draw a card from that, bench the Charizard, Charmander, and the Ralts, attach energy to the Charmander. I would think a nice start. Okay, so up probably. Okay. I would obviously like a Battle VIP Pass is what I'd like to see. It did not get that. Okay, so this is not the start I wanted. I have Rare Candy, so I think I'm going to keep the Level Ball for next turn and end turn here. We'll see what happens. Not, obviously, I had the Mew in the active, which meant the odds of hitting a Battle VIP Pass weren't terrible, but obviously it did not happen. So up against Miraidon EX, I assume. So they play Flaffies. Okay, they dumped the Path. I like that. Path, they don't want to Path themselves till after they use the Miraidon, but then they can use Path after that, and Path would certainly be disruptive to me. So I'm glad they discard the Path. Hopefully they don't have another one in hand. At this point, it is get a Kirlia with. So they power themselves up. I do not knock them out. So that is one thing, right? I can only do 180 HP early on. Okay, well, that is beautiful. I'm going to search here first. I have... Right, I'm going to grab... Just going to grab this. And let me grab some Pokemon. I want a Charmander. Want a Ralts. How am I going to swing it? Am I just going to retreat out of the active? I think I am, right? So this is quite nice for me. So 3 energies, liking this. Probably will just 1 here, 1 on the Mew, and 1 here. Liking this quite a lot. I can take something out if I wish with the boss. Could discard the Jet Energy to draw. I kind of like this. I might just sit on this. So I will retreat. Send him up. He does not take the knockout. So I will... I'm I'm going to get rid of an energy. Keeping the boss. Going to keep the jet energy. No, I like the jet energy. I'm going to... I'll get rid of jet energy. I'm very undecided there. Gallade, I like that. I think I don't want to get another Kirlia down. I mean, I could have chosen to... see, I could have Jet Energy to Mew next turn, and maybe I should have kept the Jet Energy. Jet Energy to Mew to the active, uses ability, hard retreat. Could have gusted up the Flaffy, of course. All right, Zera Aura, that's fine. Gives them a pivot and a single prize card for me that they can send up to attack at some point. I do want to finish off the Raichu because the Raichu does not one-shot me. So I assume my opponent, what are they going to do here? So Gallade gets me a supporter. I might want to Artazon on my turn. We will see. I do want to evolve Charmander, certainly. I could even evolve to the stage 1. Okay, so what they're going to attack with him. Okay, so I have boss. So I want to take out the Raichu because the Raichu is the biggest threat right now because it will finish me off. Now, I think I wait on that. Another Ralts in play would be nice too. All right, I'm going to dump my... do I get rid of the stadium? I think I do. I think I keep the energy. I want the Gallade. I want the boss. So I'll put him down. Do I... I mean, I could boss something up, but I don't think... Do I want to... All right, what do I have here? 2... No. So maybe I Iono here. Yeah, I think I Iono. I don't want to research away the boss, right? That would be a mistake. So I think just get some more cards in hand. Might be helping my opponent. I don't one-shot them. They're going to finish me off this turn, though. Maybe I should have bossed them up, huh? Maybe I made a mistake there. I think I did. I think I should have bossed up the Raichu, because the Raichu is going to one-shot me next turn, I believe. But I need to get my third Charmander down and get energy on him. I could attack with Gallade also. I need to hit my energy, of course, for that to happen. So we'll see what happens here. Should I have... I think I should have hit that Raichu. I was thinking I should hit Raichu, then I changed my mind in the middle of the turn. I think I was correct in the first place. I wanted to save... my thought was I'll save the boss till it's more valuable. I think that was a mistake, though. All right, so what do they have here? Miraidon. But I think I want to gust up the... I mean, that's fine. I mean, I will not one-shot. I will knock him out pretty easily anyway. So I'm pretty sure I want to take out the Raichu this turn. So the playing path. The good news is I do have my... Okay, so that changes things for me some. Because I do want to use my ability. I don't have to use my ability, of course, but I would like to, right? Should I have sent up the Charmeleon to be safe? So... Oh, this is not good. So this is very bad, actually. Okay, that's okay. I have a Kirlia in hand. So That's not great. Okay. So let me use his ability first. Lost Vacuum is quite nice, of course. Let's see what I hit here. So I think I want to Ultra Ball here. So if I'm Ultra Balling, I will get rid of a Battle VIP Pass, right? Actually, what do I do here? Actually, I want to boss this turn, right? So, yeah, so I don't need the Iono. So toss the Iono. That's a bit of a problem, though. What do I want here? I'll grab a Mew. Don't really want to accelerate to anybody, do I? Well, I need to accelerate to my Mew. So Gallade. Grab a boss. So I'm going to put 2 energies onto Mew if I can. I'm not sure of the count, but I need to get the Mew out of the active, right? So just 1 energy. Okay, that haze does what I need. Take out the Raichu because he's the threat, because he can one-shot me. No one else can. Okay. So the deck doesn't run a lot of basic fire energy. So that is one of the risks I certainly have here with it. So Kirlia, I could have benched a could have benched a Ralts and then evolved to another Kirlia. I'm not sure about that. So let's see. So I do 180 plus 60. I do 240. So I just missed the Raikou. So that part is not good. I think I do have access to another boss. So okay, so they don't have a Raichu. They just have Raikous. So that's okay. I'm in trouble now, is what I'd say. So I didn't optimize my play here. I didn't use the boss properly. I needed to. I think I had Rod to get back that Charmander, and I passed that opportunity, so that wasn't good. So I didn't use the worker, right? So if I get if they path me, I can worker out of it, right? Worker, right? Yeah, just 1 boss, 2 Ionos in the discard pile. So 180. So they finish me off next turn. That's the reality. I've got to. Okay, so I need. What's the rare candy situation, by the way? Okay, well, I don't. Okay, I don't have the stage 1 anyway, so don't worry about that. Okay, so Pokemon energy. Actually, I need 2 energies, right? I need 2 energies. So I think there's a Charizard in the deck, right? I think so. I hope so. So let me discard Battle VIP Pass. If I don't get Charmeleon into Charmander down, which I did, that is super awesome. Super awesome. Okay, so I want to take a knockout again, don't I? So I think I want boss this turn, which I have boss, because then I should be able to one-shot them next turn after I'm knocked out. I could worker, I could Iono, I can research. Those are my options for next turn. All right, so who do I want to take out? So I'm doing 240, so let me take out the guy with the biggest HP here. So this is really important. Okay, and I just attack here. I need to get a little lucky, but right now, you know, they might Iono me. Okay, another Gallade. That's good too, because I can use. Well, it doesn't really help, right? Gallade. It helps some, I guess. Gallade. I could thin with that. I could Kirlia and then Gallade. Using two, I can use two Gallades, but it doesn't actually help me. Now, are they going to shrink their bench? Is that their plan? Well, I don't know why they played Squawkabilly. And I can one-shot Squawkabilly. I mean, they could, so pass to the peak. Okay. Saw that one coming, and that's okay. That's okay. All right, so do I send up Mew? I don't think... I'm concerned I'm not going to be able to pull off the switch, right? I only have 2 fire energies. I can't accelerate one. So I'm going to send up the Charmander. Is that play? Okay, so work boss, Iono. So I need to hit worker, right? So let me grab the worker first because I want to get that out of the deck to thin, because now I need the Charmander, the Charizard, and I need the Rare Candy. And I don't have Jet Energy, so that's good. That I don't have any switch, so that's good. Okay, so but I want to maximize my thinning here, right? So maximize the thinning. Get rid of Mew. Okay. Oh, and let me use this other Gallade, and then I'm going to use this other Kirlia, right? Because this is a card that I don't need at all this turn. This I just want to thin with. So thin with you. That's quite nice, because I have to use worker. And I think I'm going to bench. Oh, I have Stadium, don't I? I have Stadium. That's right. So let me bench my Stadium. Okay. So now it gives me more options, gives me more outs here, right? So I messed up, didn't I? I messed up. I could have researched. All right, so I'm still going to worker. So I really kind of threw that, didn't I? All right, so I can get my Pokemon. I need to attach. I need to get rid of this guy and this guy. So I messed up. I messed up. So grab the Charizard EX. I need to hit here. It's that simple. And I hit it, and I got it. So Rare Candy, Charizard. So I didn't give the odds. I got confused, missequenced. I did missequence. I did. Didn't give myself the best odds, but was careful enough that I pulled it off. Obviously, I was focused on the worker play. I ignored the fact that I pulled a Stadium. That's a problem I know I have occasionally. All right, so there's the 2 Jet Energy, which is why I'm glad I didn't promote the Mew. Right, I should have known that. I certainly could have known that 2 Jet Energies were prized. So pulled that game out pretty well. Misplayed a bit, but was careful enough. All right, let's see what happens here. See if I can show things off with the deck. All right, I got the EX coin here. I don't know if that might come with from one of those battle decks. I'm not sure. The EX battle decks, I assume, is what these coins come from, but I'm not certain. All right, I get to go first, so that is a win there. I mean, hopefully, I need to get a bunch of Pokemon and play turn 1, 2, right? Just going first is half the battle. I mean, it's a big deal. Okay, well, that's an odd hand, but I obviously mulligan that away, so my opponent knows, well, they know some things. They didn't see any Pokemon. So, okay, so 1 mulligan, Mew in the start. Okay, I mean, I've got to hit. I actually could, yeah. I mean, I could actually get another Mew going too. I will see. Okay, so Palkia, Jet Energy. Okay, I need a Battle VIP Pass, which I don't have, so I'm going to do another Mew. Okay, I should have. So I need to thin out my deck some, right? Boom. So get you into the active and get down to Charmander. I really need to get a Ralts down too, of course. I need, I really kind of need a Battle VIP Pass, and I've missed that. So, all right. Well, I will get a Ralts down this way. It's not ideal. I'm gonna need Manaphy also in this game, I assume, and end turn. So not a good turn one. I got two views. I could have thinned. I should have thinned one more card, right, for the one, so which would have increased my odds. I'm gonna want Manaphy. Probably want a second Charmander down. I need to get. I'm not. Once I evolve, I'm not weak to the water Pokemon, so that's okay. Obviously. Well, I mean, they basically just one shot me before I evolve, so weakness isn't a big factor there. So Squawk and Seize. I've got to get Manaphy down this next turn. So I might want to Mew and Jet Energy, and then Iono. That might be the play. So it does what? Okay, Ice QEX. I've worked on an Ice QEX deck unsuccessfully, I will say. I have this art too, which I really like. I pulled it. I did craft it because I don't want to pay extra. I think it's a pretty nice art, I gotta say. So it stops me from attacking the next turn. So that is very rough, like I said, I just couldn't make it work, right? I didn't do Palkia, and I just did Baxcalibur, Pao. Excuse me, without the Palkia. Does the Ice QEX actually make the deck better? I'm not certain. So, okay, they didn't grab a stadium. Okay, so I want to thin things out some, right? I want to thin. I don't know what I need to evolve here, but I don't knock them out, and that's not a good feeling. So I might wait to. Let's see, what do I want to get in play here? So I'm going to Jet Energy him up. I need to evolve a Charmander this turn, I think. I'm going to Iono this turn. Am I going to want Boss? Am I going to want Worker? I might want, both of them are very good. I know I have more Boss in Decker. I should, so I'll make that play. I want to. They didn't bench any. Okay, they don't have Manaphy down, so I'm going to be a little greedy, which greedy never turns out well, I will say. So Iono, I'm saving the Mew till after the Iono is what I'm doing, right? Okay, so if I have to, I will play the Charmeleon, but I want to see a rare candy, right? And I got it. Okay. So, and I have the retreat cost paid. So this is good. This is very good. Okay. So, and I hopefully have 3 energies. I should, right? 5. Yeah. Okay. Good. Which I think none are prized. All right. I believe I discarded 1 already. And there we go. Let me just take a look. Yeah, I discarded 1. So none of them are prized. So I will attack. Now, it's a nice attack that scales, but it does not start as big, right? So that's the frustrating thing. I've got this guy, and I would love to one shot obviously a multi-prize Pokemon. I can't until I'm knocked out. 180. It does get up to what 240 once my Charizard's knocked out. But they won't knock him out immediately, so I can evolve the Charmeleon. Which might be the play I make here. I could. I don't know if I want to research. I could Jet Energy Mew into the active. I could research, of course. I'm glad I bumped their stadium, made them a little weaker target. What's their energy situation? They have 5 in the discard, so they want to use Palkia's V-Star Power, I assume. Okay, yep, that's what they're doing. So, Baxcalibur is dangerous, so they're going to take me out next turn. They're going to 2-shot me, right? I mean, they do a lot of damage here anyway. So Kirlia is nice to see too. No, I can't use reversal this turn. So I'm going to Jet Energy Mew into the active. I like that. I'd like to attack. My goal here is to attack with a fresh and clean Charizard. I don't want to use the rare candy. All right. I don't know if maybe I should have grabbed the Battle VIP. I should have grabbed the Battle VIP Pass and discarded that probably, right? That's what I should have done. Just gotten a card to discard. All right, all right, I'm going to ditch the Manaphy. I have Rod, so I can get it back. That's not what I wanted, of course. So I will make that play there. I'm going to have to attack here. I'm doing 180. Is there something? Do I want to take out Squawkabilly? I think I want to take advantage of where I'm at right now in the game, right? No, I want to save the boss for next turn. Save the boss for next turn. I want to be able to one-shot the Chen-Pal. That's what I'm thinking. What do I save the boss for? That's part of this plan here, right? I got 2 prizes. I could have taken out the Squawkabilly, left the weaker guy, but that's not an advantage, right? So they can knock me out. Okay, so they've got the Radiant Greninja, and I got rid of the Manaphy. I can recover him, and I may have to do that here. And this is awkward, right? I will pay a price for my greediness, perhaps here, right? I think that was the Mew, right? That second Mew I played down, right? That was the card that blocked Manaphy. So gonna evolve the Baxcalibur, and they're gonna take out 2 Pokemon. I don't know what they'll take out though, so that'll be interesting to see as well. The Gallade does one-shot them, and there's do I want to be? I might send up the Kirlia, planning on attacking with Gallade. That might be my play. Let's see what they do here. Chen-Pal grabbing energy, I assume. I'm a little confused. They shouldn't want to attack with Chen-Pal. They shouldn't want to discard the energy. I mean, they get more energy in hand, and maybe they need that to get the energy. Maybe they don't have energy retrieval, superior energy retrieval, or whatever. That probably means they can't attack with. So if they're attacking with Chen-Pal, I need to take out the Chen-Pal this turn, right? I need to make that move. I need to get the Mew onto the bench. I mean the Manaphy on the bench, sorry. And all right, so I'll send the Mew into the active. I will, yeah, I need the bench space for Manaphy. So let me Rod first. I want Manaphy. I want Charizard. I want energy. Those are the things I really want in life here. Let me drop down my Manaphy. So I have 2 Charizards, 3 energy. Okay, I am probably going to want to... I could research here if I need to, right? That's an option. Obviously, I ditched the Battle VIP Pass. Got a basic energy. I don't love that. Let me think. All right, I will make this play here. Oh, yeah, I want a level ball. Level ball is good. I want to get another Ralts down. Okay, that should have been a quicker decision than that. So, yeah, okay. So I would like to get a Gallade into play too. I will say that, but we'll see what happens. So I might... have I used up a boss? I have. I do have Pal Pad still. Oof. All right, I'm going to be... This is a risk, because if I'm going to research, because I've got to hit... The problem is if I hit my energy, I'm in a bit of trouble. Oh, I hit Gallade. That's awesome. All right, that's awesome. But I have 2 bosses, so I might want the 2 bosses back. All right, so I want to get rid of you and you. That's beautiful. There. Okay, I got my energy I need. Let me play down the Gallade because I want you into play. I think I want to get boss back too, right? Now the problem is potentially because of what I've done here, I cannot. Let me get boss back, double boss back, and let me. What's that for? I'm just making my plays, buddy. Making my plays. So I don't get. I mean, they might be able to knock me out, right? If they do, I basically lose. No, actually, I that's right. I can one-shot the Squawkabilly. So I'm being a little slow. My opponent's giving me thumbs down. You know, I'm just thinking through the deck, right? I don't know why I got the thumbs down there. I was just making plays. So even if Ice Q makes me so I can't attack, I can retreat, get boss, and take out Squawkabilly, right? So I think I may have game on board at this point with things. I think I do, right? So, you know, so Gallade, I didn't grab the boss, which is fine. I think, I mean, unless they take out my Gallade, but I think if they take out my Gallade, then I might want boss, of course. But that's okay. I'm liking the worker. Some of the builds, like I said, don't play worker. Obviously worker to bump the path is really good. So they're going to. I mean, they can take me out if they want to. I don't know if they can. Energy. Okay, now they can. right? Energy. Oh, this one gets them 2, right? So 2, 4, 5, 6. So 6 times 6. So they have knockout at this point, and they can grab more energy here. But I don't think they can. I don't think they can stop me from winning, though. Maybe since I had 2 bosses in the deck, I should have grabbed boss instead of whatever Iono or worker. I think that was a mistake, probably, from my standpoint. So, yeah. So Gallade takes out Squawkabilly. You know, I haven't. Squawkabilly was playing really a lot at one point. It's dropped off a lot, obviously. All right, so they're just kind of going all in to knock me out, I think, but it's not going to matter. Oh wait. This was okay. This one won't work on me though. This won't work for me though. That is a problem, right? So they one-shot me. I'll send up the Mew. That's right. I can't attack with Gallade unless they take another prize. So that is a problem, right? Keep forgetting about that. So what do I have here? Let's see. Do I have? Don't want a Ralts or anything, right? I will. All Iono. So if they take out a Pokemon, I have game with Gallade, right? That part's okay. Okay. Do I don't, not sure I have. I don't want you. Do I have a Rod? I have Rod. I was hoping to hit Rod, which I missed. So, I messed up. I messed up big time there because I needed to Rod first. I forgot about that. That was a terrible missequence on my part. Terrible missequence, right? Yeah, that's kind of unforgivable. And I might, if I lose the game because of that, I deserve to lose, right? I'm gonna retreat, use this Mew, and I'm if I get okay, do I want to? No, I have what I need, so I'll grab a supporter and just end turn here, right? Just thinning the deck, thinning the deck, thinning the deck, right? I could bump the stadium, but that doesn't matter. Okay, so there we go. All right, so I have. I forgot. I don't use reversal energy a lot, and as you can tell, and I just completely blanked on the fact that I can't use it. Right there, that doesn't pay my attack cost. So let's see what they do. If they knock me out, then I just win. If they don't knock me out, then I get my Charmander down, and I can win next turn, right? So I will take the knockout one way or the other before I deck out. So we'll see what happens here, right? Because if they don't attack, they will lose. So they could gust up the Gallade. If they gusted up the Gallade, that would have been their way to win. I don't know that they have another boss. What if they played? Actually, they have their bosses, so they played research. So I think that gives me the chance what I need. Are they attacking? Okay, well then I just win straight up. So that's okay. So I played foolishly, made a mistake. I don't I don't play a lot of reversal energy, and I paid the price for it. So I do 160, gust up the Squawkabilly, and There we go. So, you know, and they should have known that was going to happen. You know, the information was there, right? I Pal Padded the two bosses back. I had the Gallade recovers something. So my opponent should have known that. I should have known better too. So, you know, I misplayed, and I missequenced. The bigger thing that I'm mad at myself about is I missequenced. I should have used the rod that I had first, or I should have used Mew. See, I don't play Mew a lot either. So cards, so therefore sometimes I forget to use Mew, right? I don't remember it till late in the game, and that's not a good thing. So, but even with my stupid, boneheaded playing of the deck, right? So I apologize to everyone that watched it for my poor play, but the deck still won. So this is actually this is a nice build of this deck, I gotta say. I'm surprised by it. I never would have thought of this list on my own. I tweaked the list to get something that I thought I suited me, but I wouldn't have thought of putting in Gallade in the list, dropping the Pidgeot EX. But it's a very solid deck, and it really does get the job done, and I encourage you to give it a try. Take care.